Prepare yourselves. Zach Walker is online now. I will find you, human. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A lot of stuff to do here.
Good morning, I'm Zach Walker. This is Zach's Variety Show. Happy Wednesday. It's September 1st. Welcome to September.
You know what? I'm thinking, I don't think
Big
we have
sneeze,
enough,
big sneeze.
cases.
Good morning. We're on our 6th day of Farmer Life Simulator. Hold on, I need to mute our friend Spooner's there. He's already playing Farmer Life Simulator. We are going to just see what we can do. I think we are coming up on the end game here. So let's go ahead and jump on him. Woo! So if I remember correctly, we are almost ready. Just gonna dump these off to the side for now since we're Alright, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna make some money today. Oh my gosh. Allergies are killing me this morning. Okay. We're gonna make some serious money. Yeah, we've got this rolling. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're gonna jump up here. Go. And we got this rolling. This is quite a bit of the Good crop. Okay. Pretty sure today is going to be the day that we finish off everything we need to do. We're going to get the, the last of these mammies harvested. We're going to go make our money off of them. We're going to eat. All right, so there we go. And put these where they belong. Okay, so we've reset all this. Okay. We're gonna go check it out. We're gonna put these in our store. Almost there. All right. We're gonna put these in our store and get money back. One's a test to see if they sell stacked on top of each other. got quite a few stacks of these in here. All right, there we go. Let's go get some food. Yum. Let's go get our health back. Let's go get some crates. We'll get our farm all set up, and then tomorrow we'll go buy some plants when more of our monies come in. Might be the downside to using the store. Yeah, you get more money, but you definitely have to wait for the trickle income. We're almost there. Roll on in here. My eyes are watering from my allergies today. We might have to take an allergy pill. But we'll do that in a half second here. That's close enough. Grab a couple more mammies. Just to make a little extra income. Alright, we're gonna go now. Most of our time tomorrow is probably going to be spent on setting ourselves up for success. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to just back up here. We're going to plant these two. Good. Okay, so we planted those two. I put an extra crate here. On each one of these sets. Extra crate there. We're going to put a crate down for each one of these. Then we're going to jump over here. Once we get everything set up, one last one there. Perfect. Gotta double check something really quick here. Yeah. We gotta log back in. We'll check our bot. There we go, Zach Walker bot. It was too quiet.
YouTube, you will subscribe to Zek's channel. It's free and mandatory.
Hey, there we go. Alright. Now we're back. Hello, evil bot overlord. Alright, let's see. We're gonna, So now we have all the land. Which we were expecting. And now we're going to put some more crates out. Takes a lot of work to set up the whole farm, but what? We're going to get our first full farm planting pretty soon, I think. Yeah, we're going to get pretty close, probably. Yeah. All right. All right, so we're going to go to the restroom. Huzzah. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Check our stream here real quick. Make sure we're muted, which we are. Cool. That's not bad. Not a bad thing to have. All right. All right, we're going to roll outside. And see, this is why I did this, because it's not a lot, but it's still progress, right?
Watching the stream and have leaves? You can use them in the chat box to get perks. Like making Zach dance. Badly.
That's true, Evilbot Overlord. You can make me dance by having a dance party. Or you can make me do some push-ups and make me get fit with Get Fit Bra. All you have to do is watch and gather those leaves. Alright, so we're going to head into town. We're going to go through the mountain. Nice. If you're not trying to break the physics of a game when you're testing it out, yeah, I don't know what you're doing. So much fun. Alright. Let's grab these and put them on. It's back on the rack. Alright. Put these up here. Alright, so now we've got money. Let's go. Go grab some, let's go grab some more planters and start getting ourselves planted up. Alright, we got some mammy plants. So we got some plants. We're gonna get a lot of these planters today. Here we go. Alright, so we're never gonna not need planters, and that is the general idea behind my current method filling up this truck. We got ourselves full planters and we've got some mammies. Alright, so there we go. And if we wait just a second, I'm sure we'll get more. We could get at least another thing of mammies in here. go. Alright. So that is a pretty full truck. We're going to take this truck back to the farm. Alright, so we're going to get all the way back. When we get here, we're going to put everything out and we're going to plant the plants. So let's go ahead and just start by setting ourselves up for success here. Alright, so we're going to go right across. Grab a couple of these.
Hello there.
Hello there, Jackwit. How are you today? My gosh, that was... Whew. It was very quiet. How are you? How's your morning been? Or your afternoon? I think we're in the end game now. We're gonna be planting up these mammies. That's a big message. All right, hold on. Hi there, you okay? Just woke up, went to sleep right after work, taking some migraine medicine. Oh no, all good now, but just tired. How is your head? Is your store making lots of money? It is. It's making a good bit of money a pop. So the only problem I'm having is the store is making the money a lot slower than what I want to buy my next setup for the farm. So I've had to like compromise by kind of splitting up the tasks. So I'm not probably going to be able to plant the whole farm. Yeah, your head's fantastic now that it's gone. Wait, you mean the migraine is gone? The best feeling in the world. Yeah, I definitely know that feeling. My eyes are oh. My eyes are kind of watering. I'm gonna have to take an allergy pill, and if I'm not careful, it will become a headache. So I need to take care of it, but I'll do that on the break. We almost got ourselves set up. That's very true. It is very helpful to see the signs and know before it goes bad. Yep, my money is indeed coming in. so we are here. And I feel like what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna plant this back quadrant since I'm sitting right on it. Put some of our extra crates right here. I don't think I can ever buy too many crates, Jackwit. Like, I was at the store thinking to myself, wow, I may have bought too many extra crates while I was just waiting for my money to come in. Nope. Did not buy too many extra crates. I didn't buy nearly enough. I don't think I can ever have enough crates. Oof, we're gonna get ourselves set up, and then I don't think I'm gonna plant today. It's a little ambitious. I think I'm gonna plant tomorrow. Yeah, I know I filled up your whole car with plants. It's still 2 crates short to get your whole field filled up. Exactly.
Watching the stream and have leaves? You can use them in the chat box to get perks. Like making Zach dance. Badly.
I feel like what I'm gonna do is just get the field set up. I'm gonna go back and then get some more plants. Tomorrow, get the whole thing ready, and then we'll plant it. I mean, look at that. That was half a field. Not even half. Not even half. Wow. Alright, well, we'll drive back over to the main house. We'll get some sleep. And then we'll grab some more plants for tomorrow. We'll see if we can't get the whole field thing planted. Alright. Do you remember Spooners, the guy we raided off to yesterday? He he played something like 9 hours straight, and he's already ahead of us now. He's ahead of me. He's more where you are. Yeah, way. It is amazing. He has some very on point criticisms of the game. Although for me, I just enjoy it. So I know there are things about it that aren't all that perfect. Also, to be fair, um, I don't know. We're streamers, so we tend to power game through things. This game would last a lot longer for someone who's playing a lot more casual. All right. Almost there. We can do this. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll get out of here. We'll head over, grab some food. Then we will head back to our farm and get these things all planted. We're not going to fill up the farm by any means, but we're definitely going to get a good bit going. Let's check see if there's any more money coming in. See how much we got left on the shelves. Ah, we've got some money left coming in. Alright. Alright, so we got the food. That's technically... We flip back around. And we roll back up there and grab some more. Like 2 more, I think. Or maybe 4 more. We could almost fill our field. Look, we're British. Now we're Americans. And now we're British. Alright, hold on. What we got here? But I do wonder if there's any more to the game for me now that I have the juice shop. I can't see if there's any more to do except make money. Nothing more to unlock unless I've missed anything. No, I'm fairly sure you're right, Jackwit. Like, that's what I was going to say. Like, this game is meant to be casually played, and we have powered through it. So we are actually almost done with this game. Besides just planting crops as a therapeutic thing, I think we're... As soon as you get the juice shop, I think that's everything they have in the game right now. I remember, this is an early access game. It's essentially a beta. So I'm sure they intend to add more things. But I think we're almost at the end of their content. The irrigation and fertilization really open you up to just hammer away at stuff. And the way that you, if you game this game will go down as history as the first game you've ever played through. Yeah, congratulations, Jack. Alright, hold on. To be fair, like, it's... If we weren't rushing around power gaming, it would probably take twice as long to do everything. Like, if we were role-playing out everything. Because, like, we've just been doing solid mammies the moment we could do mammies. To make money. But imagine if you were role-playing, like, oh, I must have some of each crop on every harvest, and it would just be a little bit more, chill, a little less running around, a little less gaming everything. If it's 7 o'clock, you go to sleep, you don't stay up late, that sort of thing. This game would last probably twice as long. So if you think about it, I've played about... This is my 6th day, and I've played a little more than 2 hours a day. So we're talking, I put 12 hours into the game. I put about 12 hours into the game, and it's a $20 game. So, by the end of today, I will almost definitely have put closer to 13 or 14 hours into the game. So, yeah, it's a little more than $1 an hour of content, so it's not all that bad. And I imagine that people who are playing with less optimal knowledge about the game, because we're just looking everything up, if you're playing without power gaming it, it'd probably take twice as long. So let's just round it off to a good old 15 hours to get to the end game, because I'm not even there yet. I haven't built the juice shop. So let's say it takes 15, 16 hours to get to the to power game to the juice shop. So we're talking more like 30 hours. So then you're talking, you've paid less than $1 an hour of entertainment. So it's actually not all that terrible. It's not perfect by any means. Yeah, the rep thing was way too easy. When we know the easy way to do it, if you had to keep doing it the way you were doing it, it would have taken a lot longer to unlock everything. Exactly. And rep, if they balance rep out a bit, it's chill and relaxing. Exactly. And if they balance the rep out to honestly take longer to unlock each plant, then the content they have stretches out even further. So, you know. And I think that's a fair thing to say, because we went from, when we gamed the rep, we went from only being able to plant 4 plants to being able to plant everything within 2 hours. So, I mean, the rep system is great. They just didn't quite make it last long enough.
Join
I know
the
that
Leafwalker Discord here.
it feels
Then
like
tell
they
me where
did
to find the humans.
when we started, but that's because we weren't being efficient. So it's hard to say. They could almost take rep, make every single thing that you sell be a rep, but then make everything cost more rep than what it currently does, and have the increments on the rep timer be a bit more useful, like increasing rep. So I don't know exactly how much rep it took to unlock everything, but if let's say it takes 10 rep to unlock the first plant, it should probably at least take 20 rep to unlock the second plant, and then 40 rep to unlock the third plant. I think if they did it that way, then they would have a little bit more of a spread out timeline for the it's like a slightly more spread out timeline for how long it takes you to unlock each plant. But I mean, that's a very light criticism. Like, it's just, please make your game slightly harder, but it already is pretty rough. Like, it's not, has pretty good balance of what you can do in a day. Like, look, I'm on my second day now, and I haven't even managed to get enough stuff to plant a whole field. So it's not easy by any means. But this is definitely end game problems, not beginning game problems. I'd say the watering systems could probably do with their price being increased slightly to force you to do hand watering a little bit longer. Same thing with fertilizer. Fertilizer wasn't around very long. Alright, we're gonna go get 8 more boxes. Yes, or even make you pay for the refill of the fertilizer while there's one thing that's usually free. Right. And that's what I was thinking, like, if to make the fertilizer a little bit more fertilizer is a big cost in the beginning of the game, and then all of a sudden it's free. So yeah, maybe like it has a specific amount of crops it'll fertilize, and then you have to refill it. I don't know that it would make a feasible difference, because if it would feel bad if it couldn't fertilize the whole field on a couple times on one payment. But then if you're only really doing 2 or 3 sets of crops, that will last forever anyway, right? Like if you only have 2 of the field plots open, and the thing's capable of doing your field, your whole entire field 3 or 4 times before you have to pay for it, it's essentially free for quite a long time. I could see why they wouldn't implement that, because it becomes like a study in what feels good and what doesn't feel good. Like, because the game is so scalable in the beginning, when you get the full fertilizer tank, how do we decide how much it covers? Because you have to make it at least cover the whole field once before you have to pay for it again. But in doing that, making it being able to cover the whole farm once before you have to pay for a refill means that in the beginning game, fertilizer essentially is free for a really long time. But then would you even have the money to refill it is the other thing. Like, that early when you only have a couple, 3 or 4 plots, would you actually have the money to be able to refill the fertilizer thing? That's a pretty rough, that's a lot of economic balance that you have to deal with. Another way you could do it is have it only fertilizes if it can withdraw money from your account to do it. That's an easy way. But the thing is, like, that requires the player to be much more savvy. See if I can read that real quick here. But it's easy enough for about everyone to play it, and it gives you basic understanding how plants work and how selling and investing works. So with that in mind, it's pretty cool. Absolutely. And that's the thing, like, I can't look at this as a power gamer, because that's what I am. I imagine when I was a kid, I would, like a little kid, and even now I enjoy this so much. But like when I was a little kid, I would play this for ever. And even if I got to the end game, I would just keep ranking up the money, because it would be cool to see yourself as a, 100,000 millionaire. Okay, so we're not quite gonna have enough money to fill the entire field. We're gonna miss 1.5, but I think that's close enough. So we're gonna probably spend almost all of tomorrow planting the fields. And then grabbing some more crates. You unlocked all the fields. I'm proud of you. You didn't even notice, Jacqueline? You didn't even notice. Alright, there we go. Not till now. You don't even pay attention to me anymore. Okay, here we go. Looks so much better with no red signs. Yes, it does. That's another thing. If they want to extend the game, instead of making every plot 500, they could like make it slightly increasing every time you get a new plot. That would lengthen the game as well. I honestly enjoyed that every plot was the same. It makes logistical sense to me, but you know, that's an arbitrary way to add more time into your game. I just spent 3 days getting this field ready, like this whole field ready to be planted. We are going to be swimming in crops tomorrow. Swimming in crops. Because my crops don't lie. I'm gonna make so much money selling this. Yeah. Have you done this yet? Have you filled a whole field with these yet? With the mammies? Oh my gosh. I can't imagine the amount of money I'm about to get. This is an entire field of mammies, Jackwit. It's going to be epic. Yeah. Yeah, it's only the expensive ones. We're about to break the economy. Like, that is the entire goal. That's why I've spent 3 days doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna sell them at my store too. We are about to test this game's critical breakpoint of when you fill the entire field up with only the most expensive plants. What happens? This is like power gaming to the nth level at this point. Kind of don't think there's something looking. There's something looking for you to have a good variety in your store, but my thought has been I need a little of everything. Yeah, there's nothing. As far as I can tell, it just like sells over time at a much higher price. But yeah, that's the other thing, like, if I was playing this just for fun and not for full coverage, like 100% coverage, I would be planting everything, not just mammies. You know what I mean? It would have been much easier for me to get a bunch of other things to finish off the field than to sit around and make enough money to plant a whole field of mammies. But now we're here. Now we're doing it. And that's the thing in investment games like this, is there's a critical threshold where economy holds you back until you get the game breaking thing like this, where this plant is going to be like, that's $1,000 and that's $1,000 and that's $1,000. And now if you imagine, and like that's 500 and that's $1,000 and that's 500 and that's $1,000 and that's 500 and that's $1,000. So we're gonna hit critical mass where money is no longer an issue after we harvest this entire set of fields. Because we literally, I did the math, there are 15, each one of these is 15 times 3, right? So you're talking 45 plants per row, and then there's all these rows. There's 75 rows times 3, right? And then times 500. Well, it's not quite times 3, so it's 75 times 500, essentially, is what we're going to end up getting here. And that is still an insane amount of money. And we're not quite going to get the full effect, because we don't have all the rows to fill up. We are missing 3 rows. So we're going to get 72 times 500. So give or take any sort of thing the game does, we're looking at $36,000 here. Yeah. So yeah. We've got this all planted. Go get some food. Well, let's use the restroom, then we'll go get some food. Then we'll spend the rest of our money on crates. I missed a few, yeah. I missed 2. I didn't have enough money for the last 3 rows. Yeah. Oh no. Only $36,000 instead of $37.50. I agree. I think anytime your truck isn't on its wheels, your mechanic bar should go super far down. Yeah, so our shop is empty. Oh, you think the health bar should go down when you jump off of buildings? I'm not exactly sure how health works. I haven't figured that out yet. Yeah. Dead men sell no, or dead men eat no kale. Alright. Think it mostly falls when you're hungry? That makes sense. Dead men eat no kales. Alright, we're gonna come back across. Ba-ba-ba. Nor does Jackwit. Kale, not your friend. We're gonna grab so many crates. So many crates. It does not matter. Because we are going to take them to our farm. We're gonna put them out. We still won't have enough. Never enough. Hashtag never enough. There can never be enough crates. You know, there should be a service in the game where you can be like, I want to pay you for crates. But crates are like a big time sink, so I understand. Yeah, I remember Jackwit, but I was running out of time. I was stacking really neat in the beginning. Yeah, exactly. Order crates and pay for delivery. And then you get to the point where you only have to leave your house to eat or stock your, you know, stock yourself up. And you get to spend most of your time farming. I feel like maybe another way to extend the game would be to make crops not just show up the next day, but to make each crop have a different growing time. You know, like if each crop had a slightly different growing time, it would be a little bit more, really? Oh, well. Let's get down to business. Almost there. If we can get 3 harvests worth of crates lined up, we're going to be in a heck of a good spot. We've almost got 3 harvests worth of crates lined up for our entire farm now. It's also interesting to remember I'm doing 3 times the amount of necessary work when it comes to crates, just because I want to always be ahead. That is a Zek problem. That's not something required to play the game. But, this is what I'm like at work, Jackwit. Like, do I have to do all this stuff in order for my farm to work? No. But if I do a little bit of it every day, I'm never having to do all of it. Right? If I handle the very large task a little bit every day, then I get so far ahead that I never have to handle the whole task. It's a weird kind of way to think about work. Like, hey, you only really have to vacuum the floors on Friday. Sure. For my entire route, I only really have to vacuum the floors on Friday. But that makes Friday a terrifying prospect, right? Imagine if I don't do any vacuuming for an entire week, and then I come in on that Friday, and it's just trashed everywhere. That makes Friday horrifying. But if you keep up on the vacuuming a little bit every day, then your Friday stops being so horrifying. Because you know what's going to be like if you're doing it every day. It's a little more work every day, but a lot less work on that Friday, right? So like, yeah, I'm doing a little more work putting these crates. You know, we don't, because, you know, it's insane. I know that there's a couple airports who have auto vacuums. But auto vacuums take a real long time compared to humans. Like, I could vacuum a fairly dirty room in about 10 minutes, whereas auto vacuum will take an hour. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for this jelly. It's gonna be really rough tomorrow to harvest all this stuff. Let's see how many days it takes. Oh my god. Jackwit. Should we screenshot this? Think we should screenshot this? There's our Steam screenshot. Oh, yep. That should be our video thumbnail or whatever, right there. Woo! We'll just ignore that little corner I didn't plant. Alrighty, here we go. We're gonna have to stack these super nice, because if we want to get a lot of them in, we're gonna have a heck of a time. Yeah, 500, 1,000. Are you gonna keep track? Because there's a lot of money in here. It is $36,000. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you want to talk about irony, Jacklet? You know what's ironic? So Extra Life is November 6th, right? So I want to take November 5th off, and maybe a couple days before. I might even take that whole week off, just to get ready for Extra Life and do some other little mini things before it. So guess what those 2 weeks are? The 2 weeks before November 5th. November 5th is the last day of my now 2-week jury duty. Yep. So, I won't necessarily be on a jury, but I'm on call for it for the entire 2 weeks, and the last day I'm on call for it is November 5th. So I could feasibly have to actually be on a jury the day before Extra Life. Technically, I've never actually been on a jury. Technically, they could start a trial on the 5th, and I might actually have to do it on Extra Life, which would be terrible. Yeah, so I doubt it'll happen. The last 2 times I was in the jury pool, I never actually got called in. I've had to be on call for jury duty before, but I've never actually gotten called in for it. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna definitely try and take that time off anyway. So the thing is, for us, the way it works over here is when you register to vote, you're placed into the jury pool. And then you are randomly selected by a computer for service, along with a bunch of other people, and there's different pool numbers. Like my pool number is 1, but I'm sure there's like 2, 3, 4. and then they will, for each case, they'll randomly select a pool number so that, like, it's impossible to know what jury you're going to be on if you're on any at all. And then from that pool, they can try to, they'll do like interviews and stuff, and then sometimes they won't like you, so they'll make you go home. So like it's an interesting process. I've never gotten to the interview part before because literally most of the time I was on, there were just no trials that needed a jury. Like, there's plenty of trials every day, but jury trials are a little bit more rare. But yeah, it's a little terrifying to think that it might be something that keeps me from doing Extra Life that weekend. So I'll have to adapt. There are so many plants. No, I would just, if it didn't work, I would just do as much as I could. Like, I would probably, you have to remember, like, a jury, it's not going to take me an entire day. Like, at most, I'll probably be there 8 hours. Yeah, I've been taking donations the whole time. Like, I still have the link. I still have the link posted underneath the video. You just click on the Extra Life link. You can always donate to Extra Life. But, I might just have to split the stream into a couple 12-hour streams, or, you know, redo something. I'm not sure. If I have time off, they can't keep you there all the time, so I could do the stream while I'm not actually at the court, if that happens. Yeah, I never get rid of the Extra Life link. It's always, if you click on that picture of the Extra Life icon underneath the stream, it's always there. Oh, wow. Jack quit. Jackwit, thank you so much for donating $10 for the kids. Your donation goes directly to Seattle Children's Hospital for life-saving care. And right now, children's hospitals are very much in need of funding because They are overflowing right now. Thank you. Woo. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting couple months here. But yeah, our jury duty terms are only like 2 weeks, and it's all on call. So it's a strange world we live in. Look how much we have, Jackwit. We've spent an entire day harvesting, and we're not even close. Not even close. I say we go. We go into town and start unloading some of this. We're not going to get the whole thing in one shot anyway. There we go. Oh yeah, that would be so painful. All right, so this is going to be insanity. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. That would be, if they actually added like you could dump your whole load out, I would have been in big trouble there because I definitely flew. All right. We're gonna get this just absolutely chock full. Woo. I am a little bit unsure right now. Like, this is not a lot of space overall. I'm glad I came here before I was completely done harvesting, because I feel like just maybe we might run out of space. Oh yeah, I know you can. I just want to see. Yeah, you'd think. I think he represents an employee taking the money. Where is he? So much. So much. And I wonder, has any sold behind me yet? Some have sold. 2 have sold already. Interesting. I think we have to do a non-alcoholic toast to you. I can't remember what $10 is. Jacques, what is $10 for an Extra Life donation? Oh yeah. So like if we're playing Tarkov, you can tell me what gun to take. If I'm playing oh yeah. So you have the ability to do lots of good stuff. Character creation or something for any game we play. Or you could tell me what I can be in a battle game. Like Tarkov, you could tell me I can run a shotgun or a or if I'm playing Rocket League, you can make me pick one of my presets for my cars. Woo! That was a lot of work. Oh, wow. 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 My whole field, huh? No, you're not that mean. But yeah, that's something you could choose. I'm already starting to grow my beard out for Extra Life now. So it started. See my question a few comments back. Do we have those sheds where farmers put out things to be sold and no one takes the money? It's a trust system. Like here we have a tiny shed with filled with potatoes. You just go get one and leave money and transfer the money when you leave. Okay, so there are in our community there are a very few of those left. There are some places where there are a lot of roadside farm stands with nobody watching them. But that is a dying thing because there's so many people who are financially impacted by all of the things that have happened in the US forever that you can't expect people not to come and take food from a stand when they don't have food. So we're getting to that point where you can't, the farmers can't really, in some communities, they can't really just leave their produce out like that. We have a flower stand like that, where the person puts out bouquets of flowers and says $10, please put in the like collection slot. But I don't know how well it works, or, you know. Mm-hmm. But we have farmers markets where farmers come and bring their produce. But they do have to actually be there. I mean, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they'll have a farmer's market where farmers bring their produce and there's just one person to ring up everything in the front. And then, like, each box is tagged with the farmer's unique code or whatever, so they get the amount of money that they're given based on that. So, like, it's a hybrid of that concept, but there is always at least one attendant for the entire store. Yeah, I assume there's some sort of, not dock, but like, slot fee for the amount of space you take up. I assume there is. Unless it's a co-op of farmers working together. And then they just have to pay the rent, so, of the building that they're using, so. So while there's a fee, it's a fee to themselves if they rent the building themselves, you know, as a group. But then, like, co-ops like that have the opportunity cost of, sure, you're paying for a place to put your stuff with everybody else, but you also don't actually have to be there, which means you can go do other things. So only one person has to be employed and kept there most of the time, and then all the other farmers can do, you know, or they'll take turns, they'll volunteer. So, like, what'll happen, like, each farmer will volunteer to cover a day of co-op front desk duty, while the other ones do their things, you know. So it kind of becomes like we all share the inconvenience and the expenses required to sell our produce so that we all can do it. It's an interesting sort of concept. And that way no single person has the burden of having to do it all themselves, and then they're all competing against each other instead of working together. Alright, here we go. But that might be a American concept, because literally if you can't do it yourself, nobody cares. So like bigger businesses mantra is, well, if you can't afford to be in business, don't be in business. So it's a pretty cutthroat thing. So if a bunch of small people band together, they can afford to be in business. This is so interesting. I haven't even checked to see how, Jacko, did you see how much money we had? Before I came up here? Nope. Nope. Whew. Wow. Hey, 4,000, yeah. Man, man, we got all these like fruit up here. Gotta put them up there and get all that money. A mammoth shop. Yep, we got all the mammoths. Dag, mammoth. Alright, we're gonna get them all up there. Okay, so we have currently 2 slots left, okay? And then we're gonna have to stack them. Alright, well, here comes the stacking. Have I ever eaten it? No, I don't even know what. I think it's a pear, honestly. Or not a pear. I don't know. Maybe it is a real thing. I've never even heard of them. I think it might just be a kind of pear. That might be a Google search, Jackwit. Interesting. It is kind of cool. Very cool. So our entire field has been harvested. And placed inside the shop. Yum.
YouTube. You will subscribe to Zek's channel. It's free.
And sorry. Evil Bot Overlord, thank you for pushing YouTube. We've been a lot more active on YouTube lately. I've been uploading my streams daily. Our current stream from yesterday will be going up in about an hour. And just about the time Haglin starts. So, there we go. And today's stream I will try to remember to put up immediately so that it goes up at stream time tomorrow. Yes. I'm ruining it. All right. So, Jackwit, if you're done, how much money does your orange juice bring in? All right, that's good. We're going to take these Yeah, logically, I guess it would sell for more, right? We'll have to test that theory at some point, I think. We'll have to test it at some point. I feel like we're almost there, Jackwit. If all our stuff would sell, we'd own the orange juice company. But just check your game now. You have a whole field plant ready to harvest, one of each plant, then around 5 crates of oranges to go to the juice shop, and the rest mammy, and you have 10,000 in your account, so money is no longer an issue. Yep. That is where we are. Money does not matter anymore. Alright, we're almost there. Super excited. Oh no! Bathroom! Oh, bathroom! Potty! Potty! Potty, 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 potty. There we go. We are fixed up. Got an email from ex-wife and thanks for donating in a small video with a thank you from the kids. That's so amazing, isn't it? The other day, I got a whole little pamphlet from the Seattle Children's Hospital that was thanking me about all the donations that we've made. And it was like just a profile on a little girl who had cancer and her whole journey through the hospital. So it was actually really awesome. And that's literally why we do it. Like, there's lots of charities in the world, but this one is probably one of the ones where you could say your donation is literally helping to save lives, which is, you know, others you could say that, but your donation might be going to administration or other sorts of things. And here, Extra Life and so yeah, Children's Miracle Network guarantees that your donation goes to the hospital. So lots of times there are fees associated with it, but your donations generally, but a lot of times those fees are waived or they're, you know, counted separately, and that the charity pays them through other means. So it's pretty cool. Like when I donate, I think a lot of it is through done through our registration. So like when I register to be an Extra Life participant, we have a small fee we pay. I believe all that goes to administration. Alright, so we're almost there. We've almost got everything we need. You know what's gonna happen in the morning? We're gonna be close to having enough money to buy our orange stand. Oof. Alright, let's do it. Let's go to sleep. Yeah. Alright. Close. We are so close. Alright, let's go get another load of crates. And perhaps by the time we load up the vehicle with crates, we'll have enough money to buy the shop. Little Walker's over there playing on keyboard. You think you sold a bunch of stuff in the other store just to quickly get it? Yeah, I think that's the waiting game. You get a lot more money, but you have to wait on the tick over time. I'm cool with waiting. That is a very relevant thing. Like, do you sell it quickly? Do you sell it in the store for money over time? Everybody's a little different. Jackwit definitely wants her money now. Jackwit does not fool around. When they gave out patience, I did not have the patience to wait for it. Hashtag Jackwit. Oh, Jackwit. I do not have patience, but I do have an infinite amount of stubbornness. And with that stubbornness, I say to myself, I will make more money if I wait. I like that you smiled at that. Alright, here we go. We're gonna take these back, and we're gonna truck them out. We've got Mammy for days inside our shop. Let's go into town and figure out what's going on here.
Join the Leaf Walker Discord
Woo!
here. Then tell me where to find the humans.
Don't do it. Don't tell her where to find those humans. But do join the Discord. We'll be happy to have you. Once you join, just wait, and I will make sure you're a human. And once we're absolutely sure you're a real person and not a computer boy, we will go ahead and give you the Leaf Walker tag, which will allow you to interact with the community. Not that we do much interacting, but it does have announcements and keeps you up to date on what we're doing. So, and our friends. It does let you know when our friends are streaming. Alright. This will probably be the last in-game day we do today, so we didn't quite get to the end game. That just means tomorrow will be fantastic, because we will get to where we are going. And we will get to play with the juice. The juice shop. We'll get to play with that tomorrow. Although, I don't know. I mean, it's only 11 a.m. We might get our 25,000 or 20,000 or whatever it was to get the juice shop by the end of the day. It's a tall order. Almost there. Alright, so we're going to start putting 4s here. Let's start with our 4s. So if you think it takes us 2 days to set up, a day to plant, and then a day to harvest, slightly more than a day to harvest, we have how many weeks worth of crates here now? It takes 2 days to plant, then a day, well, then 2 days to harvest, we'll say. That's 4 days. Plus a day to get everything. So we have about 20 in-game days worth of crates here. All set up and ready to go. And again, one might consider that overkill. I would, but what else would I be doing right now? I'm just waiting for money to tick over. Don't really want to go spend it. Yep, I'm getting 500 for each crate of Mammy. That's what I said. I figured out the Mammies. I just want to figure out how much you get for the oranges now. That's going to be the hard part. So, like, the juice is going to be the hard part for me. Because if we can get close to 500 on the orange juice, we'd switch from Mammies straight to oranges, wouldn't we? But if we can't, then it's a question again of which one do we think will bring us more profit, right? Yeah, I guess I could, but I don't have the shop yet, so there's no point in trying. Alright, so we're almost there. Yeah. Alright, so what do we got here? Yes. The physics. This is our last day. Last day of the stream. So, well, I guess we'll continue tomorrow, but it is interesting. Let's read this. Oranges are only 75, huh? Alright, Jackwit. I think we'll have some oranges ready. The top crate will fly off the car? When? What is it, 7 high or something? Or not 7 high, but like one more higher than what I'm at, right? Oh, that's pretty high. Alright, here we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7th. And then the 8th crate. One. 2.
YouTube. You will subscribe to Zek's channel. It's free.
3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Then the 8th crate. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. happen. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. So we were so close. Again, we didn't quite get everything we needed. But we got ourselves pretty darn close. I know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna plant one row. And then go to sleep and save our game. And that's it. That's it, Leaf Walkers. Not a bad day. You say hi? Good job. See that? What does it say? Hey, that's you.
Me? Yeah, I also
No.
like it when you say it.
You like it?
Oh, and there was something on the screen that I didn't see very well.
It's this right here. What do you think that is? A penguin, but a weird, like a different colored penguin.
Oh,
Lots of color penguins, and then a jackwit crown. Yeah,
a jackwit. Oh, sorry, this hard.
it's just a heart. Yeah, that's awesome, huh?
Thanks for watching. I hope you have a lot of choices. Thanks for spending time with Daddy.
Aw, good job. Aw. As Little Walker said, thanks for watching. I know you have lots of choices. Thank you for spending your time with me. Jackwit, thanks for hanging out. Everybody who has been silently watching, I appreciate you. Jackwit, again, thank you so much for your $10 donation to Extra Life. Your donation goes straight to Seattle Children's Hospital to help out with life-saving care. So thank you so much. Whew, what a day. We will be back tomorrow for probably our final day of Farmer Life Simulator because we're going to get the juice bar and we're going to have tons of money and we're going to be like completely maxed out, 100%ing the game. So I'm excited. I raised him well. Yeah. So I'm excited for tomorrow. And with that being said, go ahead and we will raid off to somebody, but go ahead and take it away, evil bot overlord.
You can run, Leaf Walker, but you cannot hide. I will find you, human. I am your overlord. Have a good day. For now.